Welcome back. In this video, we'll be talking about dependent and independent variables. Why are these important? We just finished testing the significance of R. And remember that if the computed R is significant, then regression analysis can be performed. For example, let's go back to problem number 1. In problem number 1, there is a significant relationship between family income and savings. Since a significant relationship exists, then we need to have our regression analysis. In problem number 2, there is no significant relationship between IQ scores and age. Thus, there is no need to make or to undergo regression analysis. Now let's go back to dependent and independent variables. If you say dependent variables, these are the variables that are being predicted or explained. If you say independent variables, these are the variables that are used to predict or explain the dependent variables. So we say that dependent variables are the ones being predicted, while independent variables are the predictors. When two variables are related, one is called the dependent variable, while the other one is called the independent variable. Now here's a technique on how to check which one is the dependent or which one is the independent. We use this fill in the blanks. Blank depends upon blank. The first line is for the dependent variable. The second line is the independent variable. For example, monthly salary and annual income of the worker. Which is the dependent and which is the independent? We could restate it this way. Annual income depends upon the monthly salary. Thus, the annual income is a dependent variable, and the monthly salary is the independent variable. You check first its logic before you go on identifying the dependent and independent variable. Second, IQ and academic performance of a student. This can be rephrased as academic performance depends upon the IQ. So the academic performance is a dependent variable, while IQ is the independent variable. Let's have the third one. Temperature and volume of air in a balloon. This can be rephrased as the volume of air in a balloon depends upon the temperature. So we say that the volume of an air in a balloon is a dependent variable, while temperature is a predictor, and that is the independent variable. Let's have the fourth one. Altitude and acceleration due to gravity. This can be rephrased as acceleration depends upon the altitude. So we say that acceleration is the dependent variable, while altitude is the independent variable. Let's have the last one. Demand and price of goods. This can be rephrased as I have changed the answer. This should be rephrased as the price of goods depends upon the demand. So the price of goods is our dependent variable, while demand is the independent variable. Let's have the next one. The height of the father and the height of the son. This can be rephrased as the height of the son depends upon the height of the father. So the height of the son is the one being predicted. That is a dependent variable, while the height of the father is the independent variable. This ends our lesson for the dependent and independent variables.